If you're tired of being ignored after sending emails to professors, or you think you cannot get a scholarship because you don't have a first class, or you can't afford tests like GRE or TOEFL, then this video is for you. Today, you will learn how to land a fully funded master's or PhD scholarship through sending just emails, and I'll show you how to do it step by step. Two of my mentees used this strategy to get PhD scholarships straight from bachelors, and both of them didn't write any tests. No GRE, no TOEFL. In fact, one of them did not have a first class, but they both got fully funded PhD scholarships. Today, I'll show you how to find the right professors, when to message them, and the exact email to send so you can get their attention. If you're ready, then let's jump on my screen. Before we send any email, there are some things that you are meant to do, because we don't want to just send 1,000 emails and then hope for the best. No, we are interested in sending a few emails that will get their attention and land us scholarships. So quality over quantity. This brings us to step one, which is to select potential supervisors. For this example, we're going to use Cornell University, and I want to apply for a PhD in biomedical sciences. So here we're going to type Cornell University graduate programs. Okay, so we select these graduate school degrees. As I'm on this page, what I'm looking for is the list of all the programs. The list of all the graduate programs, maths, accounting, biomedical engineering, that list. It will look like different things in different schools, but in this school, we're going to select field of study. Okay, so under field of study, I have this list. So this is the kind of list we are trying to look for, and every school has this. Once you search for graduate programs, you might find it there immediately, or you have to do an extra click, maybe clicking field of study or all programs. Okay, so our degree is biomedical sciences. Biomedical sciences right here. And you see they have other programs here: chemical engineering, entomology, food sciences, history, nutrition, real estate. If you want to study real estate, sociology, applied statistics. All right, so let's go back to the program we came here for, which is biomedical sciences, and then we click on it. Okay, program description. I'm trying to find the faculty. I want to see the list of lecturers. This gives us application requirements, things we are meant to submit when applying: letter of recommendation, resume. GRE is not necessary, which is good. Deadline is December 1st, upcoming. So you might consider applying to this school, but we came here on a mission. We came to find professors. So we're looking for faculty. There are no faculties on this page. Let's go to the programs page, which is biomedical and biological sciences right here. As we're now on this page, I'm still looking for faculty. Those are research degrees, concentration by subject, and beautiful. These are the faculty members here, the campus that they are on, the concentrations, and then their research interests. And so I can go through each of these faculty members, and I'm looking for which of their research interests aligns with what I want to do. So what did you do in your final year? What did you study in your bachelor's degree? Does any of these concentrations interest you? Yeah, these are questions that you should be asking. And okay, so we're going to come down here, looking at different professors. So many people to email, but we have to look for a very good fit for us. When we're on this page, we want to select between 1 to 3 professors that we're going to email. So we can open each of their pages. If we open this, it will take us to her page. Let me just open some people randomly. Let's look at three different people randomly. So Joella Barrow, these are biography, her research interests. You ask yourself, does this research interest align with what I want to do? If it doesn't, you move on to another person. Brito, now I want to apply for PhD in biomedical sciences. Let's say I did my final year project was on genetics. So I'm interested in doing something genetics related. And I can already see that, oh, she has genetics and genomics development. So her research interests, drug delivery, bioengineering. She looks like someone that I want to be in her lab. So I'm going to take note of her. Chai Ching, let's look at his research interest. Infectious diseases, pathology. No, I'm not interested in pathology. And so I close both of them, and I'm only focusing on her. So you can go through all the professors in that school looking at their research interest. which one of them aligns with what you want to do, and then pick between 1 to 3 professors. If this is your first time on this channel, you're welcome. My name is Nzube and I'm a PhD candidate studying data science at Kennesaw State University. I'm on a mission to help 1 million international students access better opportunities by 2027. If that sounds like you, and if you're enjoying this video so far, then please hit the subscribe button below to support the mission and to support the channel as well. Step number 2, find their recent publication. So we decided I want to reach out to Professor Brito, and a big mistake I see a lot of applicants make is, okay, this is the professor I want to reach out to, these are email address here, and I'm just going to compose an email and send to her just like that. No, your email will be ignored. Yes, there are some more things that you need to do to make your email unique, to make it stand out, because 1 million students are reaching out to her. So what will make her to read your email, to like you, and to want to give you money? You have to be different. You have to be unique. So we have to read her publications. If we scroll down here, we'll see some publications that she put here herself. But if you see, this is 2016, 2015, 2016, 2016. That's a long time ago. Like, these are not recent publications. I want to bet that she even has publications from 2025, 2024, 2023, but they are not here. So a very good website to find them is Google Scholar. scholar.google.com. So we're going to just copy and paste her name here and see all the articles that she has written. So copy her name and we paste it, search. Beautiful. So when you do this kind of search, there are 2 things you see. You'll see the user profiles on top, and then you see publications below. We are lucky to have her as the only person bearing this name. There are some names you search for and you might have like 3 people. So one way to confirm that she's the one is the university affiliation. So the university will always be here. We started by searching at Cornell University. So coming here to see that this person is in Cornell University means that she's the one. And so we can click on it. The picture here matches what we see here, and bravo, this is her profile. These are all her publications. The first thing we're going to do here is to sort out by year to see her most recent publications, and I said it. She has 2025 here, she has 2024, she has, let's show more, 2023, 2022, 2021, like she's been writing since. Can you imagine how many publications are here? See, 4,540 citations. I think 63 articles. That's so good. Yeah, but if you come to her website, how many do we see here? Only 4. Although there's a direct link to our Google Scholar here, which I didn't even see before, but it's a shortcut to where we found. So not everybody put their Google Scholar. If you get the direct Google Scholar link, use it. If not, you've learned how to find anybody on Google Scholar. All right, so we started by year, and we're looking for papers where she's either the first author or the second author. She's either the first author or the second author. How do we know who's the first author? That's the first name that is here. The names here are the authors. So this first, this second, this third. And then we have this, so we see she's not even part of the first 5 authors on this paper. This second paper, she's the 5th author here. Here, she's the second author. So this is the kind of paper that we're looking for. And it's in 2025, which is very recent. Here, she's not even part of the first set of authors. Here, she's the last author here. And here, she's the 4th author. Let me look for a paper where she is the first author. How far back is the paper where she's the first author? So this is the paper where she's the first author, and it's 2022. That's a long time ago. She might not be doing this research now. She might or might not. So we are really sure that she's into this research, this 2025 research, and she's a second author here. So she did something very significant in this paper. We can click on this link, and from here we have the abstract of the paper. You can also use this link to get the full paper as well. Let's click on it, and here's the full paper. The abstract, okay, here you can download the PDF here. So you can download it, full text, download it, read it. You can preview the PDF here, but we are trying to work smart and not hard. So this is the abstract. This is the summary really of the paper. An abstract is the summary of the paper. So now that we have the abstract, we're going to move to step 3, which is to use AI to get improvement suggestions. To get scholarships for masters or PhD, whether in Canada, US or UK, through cold emails, you need to be coming in to do research, because the professors that are going to fund you are most likely going to fund you to be a graduate research assistant. So that means you need prior research experience. If you have publications, you're all set. But if you've not published any paper in a reputable journal or even any journal at all, then your final year project is good. You can use your final year project. As at the time of applying for my PhD, I didn't have any publications, but I had final year project for my bachelor's and I had final year thesis for my master's. So I had 2 research works that I had done and completed, which I used. Let's say I don't have any publication, as probably most of you don't have. I'm going to use my final year project here. I studied biology, a bachelor's in biology at OAU, and I'm using that to send this code email. So for this next step, you can use this prompt. It's carefully designed and it will give you the best results. So just plug it into ChatGPT and it's going to give you the best results. Let's go through it together. It says, I'm preparing to reach out to a potential supervisor whose paper I recently read. Please do the following. Read the abstract and give me 2 key takeaways. Use my research background that I provide to identify overlapping areas with that abstract, and then generate 3 personalized suggestions that I can use to improve the professor's lab. Then you put the abstract of the paper here, you put your research experience here. So if you have publications, you put the publications here, not the whole publication, just like the link to the publication or the abstract or the title of the publication with the DOI link to it. But for us, we'll just put the topic of our final year project here. You can also put the title of your publication here as well. And then at the end is, please make the tone professional yet enthusiastic. So you're going to get the link to this chart and the results in the description box below. So from there, you can copy the prompt and do whatever you like with it. All right, so we're going to copy and paste this abstract here. This delimiter is very important. It helps ChatGPT to know the different sections. So that's the abstract section. This is the research background section. I'm going to copy and paste my supposed final year project topic. Yeah, it's my final year project topic. Final year project on this. All right, and then make the tone this. Okay, so the prompt is complete and we hit enter. So now the results are out and we can already see number 1, key takeaways. It gives me 2 takeaways from the article. Can read them. Discovery of novel disease, host genetics, microbiome interactions, and then it gives overlap with my background, the research that I've done. You see, all these things are important. The abstract is important. Your research background is also important because there has to be an overlap. And then 3, personalized contribution. So integrative genomic analysis of host microbiome interactions, developing computational tools, and then expanding global diversity representation. So you can choose any one of these 3. You can even talk about any of the key takeaways. So you have 5 things that you can talk about in the code email. How long did it take us to do this? 2 minutes. Yeah, so you have 5 potential things you can talk about in the code email, but we're going to just take one. We're going to just pick one of them, and it's that one that we'll use for the code email. So for this example, I'm going to pick this integrative genomic analysis of host microbiome interaction. So this is what I'm going to suggest to the professor in the code email that I'll send to her. If this has been helpful so far, let me know in the comment section. Where are you watching from? Where are you looking to apply to? Do you want to apply to the US, to Canada, to UK, or even a country I didn't mention? Let's know in the comment section below. Step 4, send the code email. What's a code email? A code email is any email that the recipient is not expecting to receive from you. So Professor Brito doesn't know that we're doing all this research to send her an email. And the same thing applies to you. That's why we call it a code email. I'm going to give you a very simple template that you can send and explain the thought process behind the template. So this is the email that we're going to be sending. First of all, subject line. The subject line should be very simple. Simple, concise, straight to the point. Prospective PhD student inquiry, prospective master's student inquiry, master's opportunity in your lab, master's opportunity under your supervision. Make it just very simple. Then, dear Prof, and last name. So this is her full name, but we're just going to use her last name, Prof Brito. I hope this email finds you well. Then you introduce yourself. My name is Ada Bello. If your name is Ada, please let us know in the comment below. A graduate of biology from OAU, Obafemi Awolowo University, Nigeria. I graduated with the first class honors, 4.55 over 5.0, and I'm writing to express my interest in pursuing a PhD under your supervision. So even if you didn't graduate with the first class, you graduated with a 2-1, you can put I graduated with the second class honors, or you can leave this out completely. If your CGPA is not high, you leave it completely and just write, I'm a graduate of this, I'm writing to express my interest in this. So this first paragraph should have who you are and why you are reaching out. Second paragraph should have your background and your academic journey. So my academic background has been shaped by strong interest in this. My undergraduate thesis, this is what I did in my thesis. The project sparked passion for this and that. So this second paragraph is your background and your academic journey. The third paragraph is why this professor and what makes their work to stand out. There are a lot of professors in the university. Of course, we saw it that time when we were going through programs here. See, professors everywhere. So why are you sending specifically to Professor Brito? What makes her work unique? So after reading your recent publication, put the name of the publication. Okay, so that's my publication. She's reading. I was drawn to the nature of your research, the way your team did this and that and that, and you are interested in how this can influence this. So this is the contribution. Do you remember what the suggestion was? Integrative genomic analysis of host microbiome interactions. That's what we are putting here. So it's here that you chip in the contribution, you put in the paper that you wrote, that you read, the way you enjoyed the paper, and your contribution. You can also put a key takeaway here as well. Then the fourth paragraph, how does this opportunity align and what are your long-term career goals, your future goals? Long-term goal, become a professor, contribute to research that broadens this. I believe your lab would aid my research goals and career aspirations. Very simple template. The link to this is also in the description below. Then find attached my CV for your review. Only attach your CV. If you're sending a cold email, only attach your CV. Don't attach your transcript, don't attach SOP, don't attach anything. Just only your CV. Except if the professor specifically asks you to attach your transcript and other things. So it's no longer a cold email, it's now a warm email because they're expecting to receive the email from applicants. I'll be grateful if we have the opportunity to contribute to your lab, and can we have a meeting? So you want to move from email to an in-person interaction, a virtual interaction. Yes. Look forward to hearing from you. Best regards, and then you end with your first name. You don't put the full name, Ada Bello. No, just Ada. Best regards, Ada, period. An important thing to note, you should send this email between 7 to 9 a.m. on Tuesdays to Thursdays in the professor's time zone. That's when they are more likely to see the email and respond to you. Now, the US has 4 major time zones. Canada has 6 time zones. And then UK has 1 time zone. So you have to make sure you know the exact time of the university where this lecturer is located. This is one of the many things that I teach in my scholarship bootcamp. You learn how to get fully funded scholarships to US, Canada, and Europe for masters or PhD. Scholarships guaranteed. There's an upcoming cohort and enrollment is currently open. You can check the link in the description below. If it has closed by then there should be a wait list in the description below, so you can join the wait list to be notified of the upcoming bootcamp. There are a lot of scholarships, but students don't know how to access them. When you join the scholarship, you learn everything you need to know. Your documents will be reviewed by an expert, and then you have a community of like-minded scholarship applicants as well. Step 5, follow-up. An important thing to note, you should send this email to only 1 professor at a time. We shortlisted 1 to 3 professors in step 1, but you're going to send to only 1 at a time. If you don't hear from that professor within 2 weeks, send a follow-up email. If you don't hear from them within another 2 weeks, so that's 4 weeks, then you can send to the second professor. Or if you send to professor and then within a week, 2 weeks, they send you, oh, my lab is full, you can send to a second professor. So by God's grace, when you're done sending the emails, one of them comes through, and then congratulations, I'm going to bring you into my lab. You're going to be fully funded for your master's or PhD. You're excited. Amen. Amen. So the next step is that you want to submit a strong application to get admitted to the program. And this video right here will show you all you need to do to submit that strong application. Watch it next. I'll see you there.